Classical music is often seen as a technical and obscure art form in Taiwan, but one unique string orchestra wants to challenge these stereotypes. Song Orchestra is the first ensemble of its kind dedicated to breaking down the boundaries between folk and classical music. This New Year's Day, with sponsorship from Acer founder Stan Shi, Song Orchestra gave a grand outdoor performance devoted to Taiwanese music. This event, called the Formosa New Year's Concert, featured Hakka music, indigenous melodies, opera motifs and other local music, all interpreted with a Western classic aesthetic. The concert will be the first in a yearly tradition that brings the sounds of Taiwan to the world. Let's take a look in our special report.
Fresh, energetic music took the stage at Taipei's Dahu Park. It was the first edition of a New Year's concert that is uniquely Taiwanese. Music director Li Zheyi, a winner of the Golden Melody Awards for Traditional Arts and Music, led Song Orchestra as it performed the Suite of Hakka Symphony. Later in the program, heavenly melodies of Taidong's Paiwan people poured forth and held the audience rapt. It was a New Year's concert that Taiwan could call its own. It brought together cultures and brought out the features of the land. It was a rainy day, but the weather didn't put a damper on audience enthusiasm. More than 3,000 people flocked to the park and filled up the seats early. The crowd of music lovers reached all the way to the entrance of the MRT. Having grown up in a musical family, Li Zheyi is now a major advocate of the combination of Taiwanese and classical styles. He studied music in college, focusing mainly on the harp. He founded the Song Orchestra, a string ensemble that exclusively plays Taiwanese pieces to bring classical music closer to the general public.
Tunes we all know are performed in a classical style. We're trying to find a balance, a way to make people think, the Taiwanese melodies I know have been turned into classical music, and I can still distinguish them. But you can't destroy the original feeling people have about the tunes.
我们万声乐团用所谓的古典音乐的方式来。
Song Orchestra uses the classical form to reinterpret Taiwanese music. I think we're looking for ways to let it shine more brightly.
Li Zheyi's classical reinventions of Taiwanese songs don't just aim to upend people's assumptions about classical music being inaccessible. He has even greater ambitions.
我们古典音乐所看的五线谱。
The staff we use in classical music can be understood all around the world by anyone who has learned to play classical. So a classical musician anywhere in the world who picks up these sheets can immediately play a Taiwanese song. In this way, Taiwanese music can find a place on the world stage.
The average age of the orchestra's violin section is only 30 years old. All of them have orthodox classical music backgrounds, but they're not afraid to be labeled as heretics in joining Li Zheyi's mission to reinvent popular Taiwanese songs.
我们很多人其实曾经都在国外留学非常多年。
A lot of us have actually spent quite a few years studying abroad. We all know the feeling a traveler gets when they see their homeland again. When we play classical music, we're performing someone else's culture. But now, when we use the skills and the artistry we gained through our classical studies to play our own music, I think we're able to express greater feeling.
We already have 8 million likes from people all around the world. Of course, next year, the concert will be even grander. There are the elements of our very own culture. They are unique to Taiwan. We hope that more people can be moved by Taiwan's cultural force.